What's up, peeps? So I gave y'all that first session with the jump ropes, just some time so you guys can, enjoy the sound of the jump rope hitting the ground. It's pretty nice. It's like a waterfall. So right here, basically, I'm taking you guys through my workout routine for today. So today's Labor Day. I hit the cardio for jump ropes. Now I'm doing my chest and I'm doing the chest press machine instead of benching today. Yeah, so I'm doing this. I think the weight is 160 and I'm doing it for about 15 reps. So yeah, took a little break and obviously drinking. No, well, I'm not drinking any water, but I'm wiping my face off. I don't like having too sweaty of a face. I sweat easily. So now here we go again. So I'm hitting that again. So I'm doing 4 sets of 15 reps, right at 160. So if you guys want to know what I'm hitting, that's what that is. Whenever I go higher, like 170 or 175, I try to do maybe 10 to 11 or something like that, 10 to 12. In terms of reps, when I do 160, I usually go for 15 because it's a little lighter for me, and I do a lot of holds. So right here, we're doing my favorite. If you guys know me, you know I love pull-ups, and that's really what got me my biceps, really the chin-ups in particular. That's what got me my bicep that people always ask, how did you get your arms so big? It's really the chin-ups, and it also helps with like full body, honestly. Like it helps your back. Takes a lot of effort to do so. So you're shredding, you're engaging, a good amount of your body, and I just feel like it increases like some sort of more cardiovascular thing that I would say would help with inducing weight loss, for your entire body. It's not stationary like lifting for your arms or anything like that. You're pulling like I weigh 200 pounds. I'm pulling that with the sheer forces of my arms. My whole body's going up and down. That's really, tiring. That's a lot of physical work. And it definitely sculpted my body. And I know that it will do the same to all of you guys as well. Of course, you have to increase your cardio, but I'm doing 4 sets of 15 reps as well. And yeah, I'm just going through it, 4 sets of 15. It's pretty easy. Whenever I do this, people always be like, man, how do you pull yourself up so effortlessly? Man, it's time, it's practice, all of that stuff. So it just takes a lot of time and, you get comfortable. You do it at almost I've been doing this for like 2, 3 years now at this point. When I lift myself up, I kind of feel like a feather. Ain't nothing too crazy. But of course, it's still giving me this, it's still keeping me relatively in shape, of course. And maybe I'm not making the same type of gains that I once, was when I was a younger lifter. But definitely when I add on like size, of course, it's making the pull ups or the chin ups more difficult when I get a little bigger because I'm adding more weight to my body. At my leanest, I was at 175. Now I'm at 200. So in here, I like to do full body workouts. I don't really go in with like anything like extremely targeted, except for leg days. I do primarily do when I do leg days, I do more legs, of course. So right now I'm doing basically the leg curl for your hamstring, the hamstring curl. This is the one where you lie down on your stomach. There's other ones where you sit on the chair, but I feel like this one it's a little better, and I just wanted to switch it up and do this today. So here I'm doing 4 sets of I think 12, and yeah, so I'm doing 4 sets of 12, and I had to just rearrange the camera real quick, and yeah, so onto this. This is, I'm doing my dips. I love doing dips. I actually do dips right after I do my pull-ups. And so that's because it's engaging both, like it's engaging your arms, of course, for both pull-ups and dips. And I think that to get the gains that I got when I'm doing these calisthenics based exercises is to do them right after. So you want to do your pull-ups and you want to do your dips, you know? And I'm doing 4 sets of 15 as well. And that's what I pretty much do. I do pull-ups and dips literally maybe 3 4 times out of the week. And I do about 60 total reps. As you can see, I'm flexing my arm there. You can see that horseshoe looking magnificent. And here we go. We're doing another back exercise. And we're just doing the back here. I have 2 plates and then a 10 on both sides. What's that in total? Like 245. Yeah, 245. And I'm doing nice and slow, concise, but I'm doing it with a lot of force and power. So when I like to work out, I like to think about strength now at this point at where I'm at now. I'm thinking about strength, just because I want to be able to emit a lot of force, a lot of strength in at one point. You know, I kind of like the way football players work out, because they're trained to emit a lot of force in one go, and that's what I kind of been leaning towards with my workouts now, is having them slow, concise, but also shoot up with power or pull down with power, you know, just in case. It's a funny thing, but when I work out, I definitely think about, you know, having to pull somebody off me. You know what I'm saying? Having to push somebody, having to, you know, like if I ever get into a situation. So I think about that, and it helps to energize me, helps to control my movement, control the amount of force I'm trying to give off there. And yeah, so that's what I like to think about. And I think I'm doing the same thing. So this is a little heavy, so I'm doing 4 sets of 12. So I'm supersetting it with the arms. So I'm curling I usually don't do like isolation arm workouts, but I like to at least do it once a week or once every 2 weeks. So I don't do it that often, but I did not want to like do I did not want to squat. You know, I didn't want to superset it with the squat. So, or I didn't want to superset it with my shoulders. And I was just like, why not just do my arms? I don't do it that often, and that's why. And yeah, usually I'll be supersetting something like this with like some type of squat. I forgot what it's called, but some type of squat variation with a dumbbell. But I'm just not trying to do that today. So so yes, I'm doing my arms, and yeah, man, look at those biceps, right? So that you would think that comes from me curling, but as you guys see in this video, is definitely from the pull-ups and dips. All right, so that's the end of this, guys. And I know it wasn't the longest video, of course, but I thank you all for watching. And yeah, this was just a nice, quick workout routine for me. I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, it, and you can add it to your regimen, of course. You know, I started off with the cardio for the jump roping, and then I went and I do about 5 minutes of the jump rope. And then I go in and then I just kind of do all my strength-based exercises there. Sometimes I box, of course, but this is pretty much it for today. Thank you guys again for watching, and peace out.